Welcome back, guys. This is Lindsay with Garage Gym Reviews. Today is a beautiful day because we are going to be talking about sales. Who doesn't love sales? Now, I am going to only mention the treadmill specifically that I'm excited about, but if you want to see our extensive list, be sure we have a link below the like button to our website. And on our website, our workers, our little elves, are working around the clock to make sure that you have all of the accurate information, all of the up-to-date deals that are happening in the fitness community. Especially if you are somebody who is just starting out to build their home gym, this is the time to check our website. This is the time to make sure that you are getting all of the up-to-date deals on everything that we have poked through and talked about and written out, and all of the things that you do to gather a list just for our GGR community. And at the end of this video, I am going to give you a couple exclusive deals that we have worked out with companies. I, again, am not going to talk about all the exclusive deals that we have because there are a lot. I'm just going to kind of mention the couple that stand out to me and something that I'm genuinely excited about. Now, just as a side note, companies are notorious for changing their deals. This is the most accurate information I can give you at this time, but they are constantly changing deals. I wrote all this stuff yesterday, went ahead, checked the websites this morning, and they had already changed a little bit, or there was more offerings. So again, go to our link below the like button, check out all of our information, all the deals that we have listed, and also make sure you are subscribed to this channel because one, I think this channel is pretty great, but two, we do lots of reviews on equipment, and then also during this holiday time are going to give you all of the deals. So I'm going to quit saying deals. Actually, I'm not, but we are going to talk about a couple treadmills I am genuinely so excited about. All right, so first is from Assault. Now, last year they did about $200, close to $500 off of their treadmills this year, but right now the Elite Runner is actually off $500. That is a massive amount of money. Now, it is an expensive treadmill costing around $3,999, but they have more deals going on within that section. So if you buy a treadmill from Assault, you're also going to get 50% off their rower, which honestly is insane to me. So especially if you are somebody who is into high rocks training, or you're trying to gather all the cardio equipment and top-notch cardio equipment, this is absolutely one I think that you have to jump on. Again, like the Elite is a great manual treadmill, probably one of my favorites, $500 off. And so that in itself is honestly a really good deal. Maybe somebody take like a shot of eggnog every time I say deal. I don't know. Okay, sticking on with manual treadmills, the ProForm Runner also probably is going to have deals. Now, last year they offered $500 off of their ProForm Runner. We have not heard from the company exactly on what they are going to do. They are going to do something, but we don't know exactly what that is yet. So we're just basing this information. Be sure again to check that website because last year they offered $500 off. This year, I imagine it'll probably be about the same. Now, if I'm going to compare the Assault Runner Elite to the ProForm Runner, I'm probably going to go the Assault Elite. And honestly, it's not that much cost difference. So overall, I think that the Assault is a better deal, but the ProForm Runner does have a few things, a few functions that the Assault Elite does not have. So if that's something that interests you, again, make sure you check out that one. Now, a couple of places that we've seen really good deals in the past, ones to keep an eye on. So Best Buy, we don't have any information about that yet, but Dick's Sporting Good. Now, this is one that I'm really excited about. They're offering some treadmills at a really discounted price. Now, some of the treadmills that they're offering are some that I talk about extensively and ones that I frequently use. So stuff like the NordicTrack 1750, stuff like the Soul F63, and then the Soul F80. All of these are a major discounted price. So for example, the NordicTrack 1750 normally costs $2,499. It is on sale right now for $400 off. That's about the same cost point as the Soul F63 and then the Soul F80. They're both about $400 off from that original price point. Now, we have heard that Best Buy and Dick's might be offering more deals beyond that, but again, not clear about that yet. Now, the Bowflex 10 and then the Bowflex 22. These are two treadmills that I actually really like because they are some of the only treadmills that have streaming capabilities. So something we get asked a lot is like, can NordicTrack or ProForm brand with the iFit programming have streaming apps available? And in the past, my answer was always no. Bowflex was the only one who offered that. However, NordicTrack has updated iFit and their programming to allow streaming devices as well, but Bowflex still remains one of my top picks for streaming devices, and I do think there's some really good things about the Bowflex 22 in particular. Now, the Bowflex 10 is offering $200 off, and then the Bowflex 22, this is the one I kind of want to talk a little bit more about, is offering $500 off. A couple of the reasons I like the Bowflex 22, it has a massive belt deck, so it's 22 inches by 60 inches. I love the extra couple inches on that belt deck. It just allows a lot of people to feel a little bit more comfortable running. Plus, it offers a really high weight capacity. The other thing that I really like about the Bowflex 22 is it has a decline as well as an incline. So it goes all the way down to a 5% decline as well as up to a massive 20% incline. And at that price point, that is a really good deal, because we see that with some other things like Nordic Track. They might go up to, 50%, or if you buy a expensive Nordic Track like the X24, it's going to go up to 40%. But really, we don't see a lot of treadmills offering anything in that middle range. So for that, I have my eye on the Bowflex 22, and I really do hope that if you are doing any sort of incline training, that is a treadmill to get at this time. Now, another company that sometimes really hits hard and then sometimes is a little bit of a miss for me, but are still having really good deals. I picked out the treadmills that are actually ones that I like. And the reason I like them is because of the massive screen and then also just the aesthetic of them. They have this cool LED display. I do think that their belt decks are pretty comfortable. They're not as cushioned as something like the Nordic Track 75, but in terms of more on the budget-friendly side of treadmills, I think that these are actually really good. So from Echelon, you have something like the Echelon 6, the Echelon 6S, the Echelon 4S, and all of those are offering anywhere from $500 to $700 off. The one that I do want to focus on is the Echelon 4S 22, because they are having the biggest sale on that. So normally the Echelon 4S 22 is $2,299. It is on sale right now for $1,699. So that is just like this huge deal. And overall, I actually really do like this treadmill, and I think it's worth looking into. Now, when it comes to Horizon was actually at the top of my list for treadmills for a very long time. I love the Horizon 7.4. I love the Horizon 7.0. Now, the Horizon 5.0 AT I think is a really good treadmill, but again, it's more of like a budget friendly. There's no frills about it. But if you are somebody who just wants a treadmill to walk, to run on, doesn't need any sort of fancy programming, doesn't need a decline feature, doesn't need this massive incline, I do think that Horizon makes quality treadmills. Now, the Horizon 5.0 AT particularly is one of their biggest sales that they're having right now. So the normal cost of this treadmill is $1,299. It is on sale right now for $599, which kind of blows my mind. The one thing to know about going into this is if you do want to redeem that full sale price, you do need to make sure to use the code LOOK200. So know that going in, but overall, if you are looking for a no frills but quality treadmill, the Horizon 5.0 is probably one of the best deals that I've seen so far when it comes to treadmills particularly. If you are looking at the Horizon brand and you say like, I like the 5.0, but I maybe want a little bit bigger deck, or maybe I want some other extra features like the quick dial function, we do have an exclusive code for basically our GGR community. It's $150 off of the Horizon 7.8 particularly, and that code is 150 GGR. And so be sure to use that if you are interested in buying that treadmill. Okay, this next one, I actually had to triple check because I wasn't sure I was reading it right. It is from ProForm. It is their Carbon 9000, which I think is a quality treadmill. It normally costs $3,799, which is an expensive treadmill. But they are taking $2,000 off of it right now, and the cost is only $1,799. There are a couple things I really like about the ProForm Carbon 9000. One, it has a 3.6 CHP motor, which is an amazing motor that's going to help run your treadmill for a very long time, whether you're doing speed work or whether you're just walking. It can handle whatever you throw at it. The other thing I like is its wide deck, so 22 by 60 inches, which again just allows for a lot of people to feel a little bit more comfortable using it. And then it also features the iFit programming. And again, like I said, now with the iFit programming, you have streaming capabilities through apps like Netflix, Spotify, YouTube, whatever it is. So that is a huge deal. Had to read it 3 times to make sure I was getting it right. But actually, I said the Horizon was a massive deal. That might be actually the best deal that I'm offering so far. So let us know if you have a ProForm treadmill, or if you go ahead and buy the Carbon 9000, let us know what you think. Okay, so other companies that I'm not going to go into detail of, but that are having good deals. Sunny Health and Fitness has a lot of deals on their treadmills, and then also the Life Pacer. I have a full video review on the Life Pacer. It is a walkable incline under the desk treadmill. Now, is it my favorite? No, but it is one of the only under-the-desk treadmills that stays at an incline, which I actually really find super engaging and helpful if you're doing a lot of walking throughout the day. So definitely keep an eye on those two companies as well. Now, like I said, be sure to be checking that link that we've placed below the like button, because again, we are continuing to update all of those deals. A couple ones that I do want to mention that aren't treadmills, but that we do have exclusive offers for our GGR community is through Tupood. I am obsessed with Tupood's weightlifting belts. I think they are some of the best weightlifting belts out there. Plus, they have a lot of fun designs. And you can use code GGR for an extra 10% off if you're interested in that. Another one I want to mention real quick is the Life Pro Pacer, and we have 20% off if you use code GGR Pacer in the checkout below, so you'll receive 20% off of that under the desk incline walking treadmill. Overall, there are continuing to be deals coming in, so again, I keep saying this, but check the link below the like button. Let us know what you are interested in this holiday season, what you have your eye out for. We'd love to hear from you. This has been Lindsay with Garage Gym Reviews.